Hey Southerners, so this is going to be a quick video on some details about the Florida State trip. Please be sure that you have read the itinerary as pictured here that Dr. B posted. Some important notes about that. It goes between Central Time and Eastern Time because we're going from Alabama to Georgia to Tallahassee. So most of that's going to be in Eastern Time, but our leave from JSU times and return to JSU times are going to be on Central Time, as you can see in the columns there. At the bottom of the itinerary, it has our 3 hotels. Their addresses listed. They're all within this tiny little area together, so they're pretty close. And then the mall that we'll be stopping at right before we go to those hotels Friday night. That address is listed. So some basic info, quick notes on the itinerary. Once we leave JSU and get to the mall, we will be loading at JSU at the Coliseum like we did last time and leaving from there. So same thing as last time. Loading at 12:30, leaving at 1. Those times are different, but loading at the same place. Once we get to Peachtree Mall, pull up a map of that real quick. So this is the mall that we're going to be stopping at right here. We will not be going in unless the directors give us permission to. We'll be getting a catered meal delivered there. That's Jason's Deli. Should be kind of sub sandwiches like our catered meal last time from Chappie's, something like that. And then we'll get those dinners catered, eat in the bus real quick, and then we will head to the mall, or head to the hotel, excuse me. And we did our bus list. You may have noticed we didn't do a bus sign up. Since we're going to 3 different hotels, we had to assign people to buses based on the hotels that you're in. So you may be with members in your section. I think a lot of cases it's like that, but you're definitely on a bus with at least the people that you signed up to be in a room with. Okay, since we had to split up into 3 different hotels, we tried to accommodate best we can for sections and stuff like that. So this is our bus list. We'll be releasing that soon. We have the people marked that need vegetarian and gluten-free meals. Just like last time. So if you sign up for a gluten-free meal or a vegetarian meal on our meals sign up that we did several weeks ago before the UAB trip, you'll be getting that same meal, vegetarian or gluten-free, for each of our catered meals. For our hotel list, same thing, we'll be releasing that. The first name, this is really important, the first name in each of these first columns right here, that's going to be your room captain. Okay, these are the people that will get off the bus when we arrive at the hotels. So when we arrive at our hotels, the directors and staff will get off first to make sure that we are checked in, everything is good to go, get the room keys, and then we'll give those to our room captains. At that point, the room captains, again, the people in our first row right here, they will get off the bus and get the room keys and room numbers for your group. So it's really important that you have your room captain's number or contact info so they can communicate with you and let you know what room you're in and when it's okay to get off the bus and go ahead and head in, okay? So again, when we get to our hotel, do not get off the bus. The only people that should be getting off the bus are the directors and staff first, and then after that, we will let the room captains know when they can get off the bus, and then following that, everybody else can get off the bus and unload. Okay? We'll go over this again before we arrive at the hotels to make sure that everybody's on the same page. That next morning, get up, load, and everything. We'll go back to the mall just for the buses to regroup. Then we'll head to Florida State. The lunch there will be per diem. We will hand out your $15 for lunch on the bus. This is the only meal that you'll need per diem for, and we're providing that. So we'll hand that out on the bus. And there are plenty of places at Florida State to get food. Dr. B posted a link for that. This is their website. They got stuff like Chick-fil-A, a bagel place, Panera Bread, Starbucks, Steak and Shake, a bunch of other separate things that aren't listed on here too are around the campus area. So when we get to Florida State, we're going to unload here at Minden Hall building, somewhere around this area right here. There's a lot of places to eat within walking distance, like the bagel places here. There's a Denny's. There's a lot of places. After our lunch break, we will meet back up to unload all of our stuff, get our uniforms and instruments off of the buses somewhere around this area, and then we'll head over to the Florida State Band's practice field, which is right here, Bill Harkins Field, to have our rehearsal with them for our joint halftime performance. Okay? And then after that, we'll head into the stadium for game day and see if we win or not. After that, we will after the game we'll get a catered meal before the game for dinner. That's a Whataburger. Should be just plain cheeseburgers and a side and a drink. And then after the game, we'll also get another meal, which should be a chicken biscuit from Whataburger, kind of breakfast stuff, since that's going to be midnight. And that should hold us over until we get back to JSU around 5:30 Central Time. So we've gone over the bus info. We'll be releasing the bus info list and the hotel list sometime soon. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you know who your room captain is once we release those. Get their information so you can contact them and they can contact you, and everybody's on the same page. When we get to the hotel, we won't be leaving anywhere for the night. We're in for the night. We have an early wake up. We don't want anybody to get into trouble, and I'm sure the directors will talk about that before the trip. Okay? All right, everyone. It's going to be a great trip down to Florida State. We'll be posting more info, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure you read over the itinerary. Check the bus list and hotel list when we publish that. And we'll see y'all on Friday for the trip. Blow Southerners!